couple weeks ago with the fumbles and the way you have just totally put that behind you and come back and done what you've done the last couple weeks?
Well, no, I just had, like I told my coaches, that was my first time ever fumbling my whole entire life. And anybody that knows me from back home, they know like a DJ never fumbled. But I just had a lot on my mind. I'm good now. Everything settled, so I'm back to myself.
How tough was it to navigate that though, to kind of fight your way out through it?
I sought help. Like coach sent me to like a doctor, and we just talked it out, and I got everything off my chest. So it was hard, but it was easy at the same time. So my coaches helped me out a lot. Coach Brown, Coach Rick, Coach Dewey, they all helped me out a lot.
You talking about a psychologist?
Yeah.
And what'd you talk about there?
Oh, just a lot of stuff. I can't say it up here, but it was a lot of stuff in my mind. So just
DJ,
talk that out.
Take us through the punt return and Travis's block on that, and just that whole sequence.
I felt that block when I ran by it too. Like you could feel like when I felt it. I was like, dang. I wanted to look, but it's like touchdown, block, touchdown. So I mean, just watching it, I'm like, dang, Travis, that's crazy. And I know he's a physical dude, and that's just what he does. That's just what he does.
Talk about what his run kind of got the off. Everything was just stuck in mud there for 2.5 quarters, both teams. He got to go. What did that touchdown mean? We'll talk about that point.
He was the spark. He sparked our offense. And I like to say like, oh yeah, let me be the spark. But no, Travis was the spark tonight. Like he rushed for like almost 200 yards on only 8 carries. So he was doing his thing.
How much did his friendship mean to you while you were going through the struggles?
Travis always came to me and was just like, you gotta get back in the fight, and like going through like day-to-day practice, like after Duke and then after Georgia Tech, it was just like, yeah, I wasn't moping around like, dang, this is happening to me. Like, nah, Travis was just in my ear like, yeah, bro, come on, get back in the fight, and I didn't waver.
You said you saw something that's happening more in sports, and it was a positive experience for you. Kind of speak on that as far as athletes seeking that help and actually getting it, helping them.
Oh, the mental side of the game is everything. I mean, Coach Brown always says the game is 90% mental, and with me, like I was in my head. The first fumble in Duke, I was like, man, I don't want to fumble again, and then that ultimately led to me fumbling again and again, and then Georgia Tech came around. I was like, okay, I'm good. Like I'm ready, and I didn't see the doctor that week, but I fumbled again, and I felt like it was a freak fumble, but at the same time, I fumbled, and you can't fumble in the position that I'm in. And just after that, after Georgia Tech, Coach Brown just texted me and was like, I recommend you just go see this guy, and he's on our staff, so why not utilize him? And I feel like more athletes should do that, like at all positions, no matter offense, defense, special teams. But I feel like it helped me out a lot.
DJ, it takes a lot, though, even for adults to say, I need help.
You gotta put that pride aside. You gotta set a goal, and if you want something, you're gonna go get it. And I felt like that was a process that I needed to go through for me, in order for me to achieve what I wanted to achieve, and in order for me to help the team.
Was it only one session, or was it?
Oh no, we had like 3 or 4. I had like 3 or 4 within the week, and I'll probably still go back to him probably Monday or Tuesday. So.
Is there a line now outside his door of other guys who are looking to get some of what you got? Or?
Not really. Like I said, you got to put that pride aside. It's on you. It's on you.
The Wildcat, obviously you've had some success in that, and it worked again today. Just your thoughts on being able to have that responsibility.
Like last year, I like it. I like it a lot. I feel like it just gives me a chance to get back to what I was accustomed to in high school, just having the ball at quarterback and just running what I do.
Okay, DJ,
Couple more questions.
Can you talk about kind of what happened midweek, obviously when you guys found out about Jeff leaving, and how you guys sort of regrouped as an offense and sort of picked yourselves up?
What we like to say, one man can't stop our show, and we just made some changes. And we have multiple guys out, but we just made some changes and filled in gaps and did what we had to do to win some games, and that's what we did.
Were guys able to get over the whole thing with Jeff?
Oh yeah, like we moved on, and then yeah, he was a big part of our team, but we moved on.